Greetings and salutations, everybody. My name is DarkChaotix1 here, bringing you back another volume of Railsers Customs. This time it's a mega review, and why is it a mega review? We're reviewing multiple engines, all in one go, no size comparison shenanigans. Each and every one's going to get their class identified, etc., etc., etc. Now, that out the way, let's get into this. And we'll start with the first. This right here is Skarloey, or at least the NNWRS version, who is a standard gauge 1361 class designed for the Great Western Railway. And I believe they were used around docks or tramways, considering a member was equipped with a bell. Now, in terms of why I chose this class for Skarloey, its age, plus it's being a saddle tank that could probably work a goods train up and down the length of the SKR, pretty much qualified it for the job of being the old saint that he is. Funnily enough, I believe he was the first out of this quintet to be completed. He's got a black bunker, but everywhere else is given his TV series lining, so as to spark differences. And besides, I kind of grew up with the TV series, so I'm biased. I admit it, I'm biased towards TV series liveries. Anyway, let's continue the controversy with Sir Handel. He is a Caledonian Railway 292 class 042 ST. These were I believe these were actually a variation of the Pug, or the Pug was a variation of it. Either way, they were designed by the same person, except these killing Pugs, as they were called, were used on branch lines. And given how the SKR is essentially its own stretch of branch line, he was qualified. So, here you can see His Royal Highness Sir Handel, evidently not enthused at getting attention. But he has been given the same lining treatment as Skarloey and the same detailed treatment. Next up, Peter Sam. Now, for those unawares, I was going to go for the base Hunslet WD060STs, or the Austerities, for him, because they had a Giesel injector. That fell through when I accidentally cut the saddle too small. And since it didn't cover all the smoke box, I went and digging through Hunslet's files and found a 18-inch 060ST that worked. And so, bada bing, bada boom, he is now an 18-inch Hunslet. And you can see in the bunker that it would have been probably the easiest way to get a Dub D. Well, not the Dub D, but, you know, the WD 060STs. But I botched up, and I had to work with it. And it paid off very much well. May not have outside cylinders, but revealed smoke box is more accurate than a covered one. So, Peter Sam. Next up, Renius, or Renius, however you want to pronounce his name. He is a Great Western Railway 517 class 042 tank. These were the earliest predecessors of the 1400s, I believe. And later on in their lives, after being built, they would do similar work, being running on auto trains. So, when you have a branch line that has been shown to have a very high tourist population, it kind of connected the dots. And besides, he and Skarloey are old. 517 and 1361 classes are pretty old. So, it works fairly decently. And besides, who just doesn't love an exhausted 517 class just strutting around a branch? Got bags under his eyes. You can see all the details. And we are about to have a guest, because Farnax, my cat, who you've seen in a few videos, is coming up. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, you guys can see him, but he's here. He is here. Anyway, he's actually just giving us the leeway to dive into our next guest, Duncan, who is now a Fowler 2F designed for dock work. And given the LMS took up most of the Scottish regions, it works given how he's supposed to be a Scottish little gremlin. So, little gremlin energy compacted into a tank engine. It's fairly obvious what happens. Take a good look. He's been given red rod treatment, because why not? And just like the other yellow engines, the glue plus yellow marker combo